morning, everybody. I am so glad you're here with me today. So, this is Wednesday, day 3 of our 7-day challenge. And we're going to be talking about health today. And so, this morning, we're going to be doing a health blessing. Now, when I do blessings, they aren't necessarily words. For me, my blessings are actions. And those actions can be considered ritual, or it can be considered ceremony of some part. And what we're really trying to do when we do ritual or ceremony or a blessing is to connect our heart with the rest of us, with our head, with our gut. We do these actions because we're trying to integrate what we want physically in the world with what we're thinking in our head. And once we integrate that, then you're able to really take some good steps forward. So for me, I can be in the intention of health and be creating a ceremony and being in ceremony at the same time. So that's what we're going to do. Let me change to my other camera. Oh, it doesn't see it, so that's okay. Okay, so I start with some female feminine energy this morning, and it's in a bag from a friend of mine who was Oneida, and there was a lot of emotional turmoil in that connection. And so because of that, when they gave this to me, when they made it, it was very special to me. It had a lot of emotional charge around it. So it was made for me with the four directions of beads, deer skin, the peace sign on it. And what I've put in here are some earrings, which I had bought, and they immediately broke. And these were very nice earrings, and it was because of my negligence that they broke. And so I made them sacred instead. They're beautiful, beautiful lotus earrings that call in the women and call in that feminine, loving, kind energy. So this is a very powerful bag for me. It carries the guilt around my feminine energy that I don't take care of the things that matter most. In a bag that reminds me of a life lesson that I had and everything that goes with it. So something as small as this becomes very, very sacred. And it gives your intention and it gives your idea and desire for health and good health. It gives it more power because it brings in the emotions. So we're just going to put that beside me. Then I want to light something that smells good as a prayer for health. And if I'm going to light something as a prayer for health, I'm going to light this one. It's dragon's blood resin on white sage. And it's very powerful for thinking outside the box. So now we're using the sense of smell to get into our primal self and send it a message. So we're lighting the dragon's blood sage intentionally. And then to signify, give it more vibration, give it a sound vibration now. We've had emotional, we've had scent and mystical. Now we're going to have a sound vibration as an intent, as part of this intention for good health. Because the more directions you approach your desire, the more it plants into you, the more it becomes real. So now we put the sound out in there. So next I've got a copper ball. And this copper ball I got on one of my adventures. And because copper is known to be very powerful in a lot of Native American cultures, and it has connection to Lake Michigan, Gitchigumi. It's got warmth and life. There's something about copper and how it transmits energy. So now we're talking about good health, touching something that's a conductor, touching something that we use in pipes, something that grounds us. People wear bracelets around. So now we're working on the energy piece of it. Now we're going to bring in some more sound. And with the sound, we'll do a little drumming. So we had the Tibetan singing bowl, and now we're putting it out with the drumming intention of good health. It sends that rhythm, that pace out into the world. Now I'm going to call in a little bit of angel energy. I have my angel fan. Can you see the angel in her? In the feathers? The angels and the mystical and the higher orders of consciousnesses that live within nature. So this is a blessing fan that was gifted to me from a friend of my sister's, who's a very powerful healer herself. And I'm combining it with quartz. Quartz, which is used to magnify in stereos and speakers. It's used to amplify sound. It's used to take sound and turn it into another kind of vibration. It can turn it into light. So in our brains, we have our pineal glands, and our pineal glands are covered in tiny little crystals that act like quartz. They magnify vibration and energy. So when you have quartz around, it magnifies the vibration and energy. And light can penetrate inches into the skin to do healing. So light is a healing, sound is a healing. So the light and the power and the natural whatever that this has, the natural power, we use it. And so I'm just going to smudge my third eye, because you can access your third eye this way, at the top of your head, to the front of your forehead. Almost like bathing my pineal gland. I want to bathe my pineal gland. And it's activating my pineal gland, which is my third eye. That gives me a third level of perception, like a sixth sense. So literally, when you do things like this, it helps your body open up your sixth sense. And so then now I might end with a prayer. I wish everyone good health today. I wish everyone ease and to be in the flow and to know that they're loved. And that is where good health always comes from. So at 9:45 and 20 minutes, we're going to have my friend Rubal Chandy on. And Rubal is an entrepreneur from India who lives in Florida. And he is one of the most spiritual, funny, grounded human beings that I know. So I hope you join us, and we'll see what comes out around health and spirituality and business, and really enjoy this very fun conversation that we're going to have. So, ciao, good health.